A draw. Speaking of draws, Tottenham 2, Manchester United 2 in the 12:30 kickoff today. Really good finish from Brian Mbeumo again, and then obviously the equaliser comes through Tell. Good finish, 84th minute, I think.
Yeah.
Richarlison, 91st minute. This guy's got to stop taking his top off when he thinks he's either equalised or won the game.
Yeah.
You've got to stop. It was giving me big.
It's big aura though.
It's not aura because you get a yellow card.
Bro, he was
at the end of the game.
Well, but Ekitike did that a few weeks ago. His aura was through the roof. Against the championship side.
He was on the verge of tears, bro. He was on the verge of tears. Richarlison. After he scored his goal, shirt off. Who was it that held it? Someone held up his shirt to the crowd as well. Stop it, will you? Stop it.
But then Matthijs de Ligt
big goal.
Gets an equaliser, another header in a game full of headers, really. Yeah. That goal, gives United the point that they, thought they were going home with 3, but it wasn't to be in the end. But as someone who was at the game, talk to us about that kind of last 15 minutes, the emotions between both teams.
Yeah, you know what? Just quickly before I get to that as well, one thing I'll say, right? And when I go to a game, one of the things I enjoy most is seeing and hearing the stadium fill up. I enjoy that because it sort of ramps up as you get to kick off. The songs start going, the chants start going, you hear the away end. I like that part of being at a game. When you're at Spurs, all you can hear is highlight show reels being played on the screen. Someone with a mic playing games. They got quiz going on before the game. It's too much, bro. And there's music. You can't hear any chants. It's so Americanized. It's so Americanized. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Were you in the away end or home end?
The Spurs.
That's a rough one.
I had to keep it nice.
Come on, man.
That's why he was fuming when he saw Richarlison slot.
You know what? Richarlison celebrated right in front of me. Right in front of me. Like, I was right there in the depth.
That's who he was getting his shirt out to, mate. He saw you in the crowd.
Yeah, fuming. But yeah, the game as a whole. What was your original question?
Just the last 15
Yeah, last 15.
You go from winning the game to potentially losing it to getting the draw. Every bit of the emotional rollercoaster.
This is the thing. So with United, I feel like last season our problem was we couldn't score goals. We can score goals now, but the problem is when the opposition team decide to ramp up the pace, we can't slow it down and control it. Against Nottingham Forest, they came out second half really on top, really quick, putting cross into the box. We couldn't just get the ball, slow it down, keep possession, and just calm the game down, essentially. Again, against Spurs, basically the whole second half, they were on us. Until until they equalised, they were pretty much on us, and we couldn't really maintain and control the game. One thing that was unfortunate that went against us was that Sesko goes off injured. We don't have another sub. So for the last 10 minutes of the game, we were down to 10 men. That's unlucky. Maybe it's bad man management, whatever you want to make of it. It's a bit unlucky there. But yeah, Tottenham, I mean, it's 2 deflected goals, but I also think it comes off the back of them creating pressure, getting on top of us. And then De Ligt, monstrous header at the back, and he has been unbelievable this season. I actually thought he might have done a little bit better with the goal that Tell scored. Tell just sort of managed to just create a little bit of space, but it was good from Tell. It was good from Tell. Overall, though, as a United fan, I feel like over the past 2 games, it feels like 4 points dropped. It does feel like 2 games where we've gone into half-time 1-0 up. Like I said, we just needed to control the game. And this is the problem, right? And these are the question marks that I have with Ruben Amorim, right? When you play 2 in midfield, you're always going to struggle to control the tempo of the game, calm it down, speed it up, slow it down when you want. It's always going to be difficult. And then especially when Casemiro went off and Agate comes on, their second goal doesn't happen if Casemiro's on the pitch because Sarr runs off the back of Agate. Or was that their first goal? He runs off the back of Agate, plays the ball in, they get the cross in and they score. So overall, a bit disappointed. But one thing I will say as well, sat with the Spurs fans, they were ready to have a go at anything. They were ready to erupt at any moment.
Sorry to cut you as well, because they were booing. Wasn't they booing Tell when he came on for Simmons?
Really booing him, man.
Like what was that about? Like I don't understand.
Not a fan of him. Not sure exactly what it is. I don't think it can't be anything too specific, right? I can't imagine he's done anything wrong other than.
I know a lot of Spurs fans. All I can think is he. A lot of Spurs fans I've spoken to thought he was very overcredited. didn't rate his qualities at all and thought he was getting too much of an easy ride. And I have heard a lot of unrest very commonly through Spurs fans. Every time I speak to them, Tell, we're still playing this Tell guy, and these deluded Spurs fans. I think when you have a certain subsect of fans that really rate him and another that don't, it's always going to bubble over into something. I don't rate that personally, your whole club booing someone. I never really get on board with that, but
no, I'm not a fan of that.
I've heard it coming for a while.
85 minutes, there's a big chance for Šeško, who goes through. Van der Ven does a great job in getting back and putting him off. It is a good flick on by Šeško, and Bruno sets it up for him absolutely on a plate.
Mount
I should say. When you look at that kind of chance, that's why you bought him, to finish that kind of chance off, isn't it?
Why is he laughing?
I remember we was on the show.
Yeah, and that's calm. We will still have that conversation. Don't worry. On that specific chance. First of all, right. Credit to Van der Ven, first of all, because not a lot of centre-backs have the recovery pace to make that challenge. Not many centre-backs get there, right? Šeško, if he's a confident goal-scoring striker at the moment, what he probably does is his first touch is A, a little bit further forward, and B, going onto the stride to be hit on his left foot. What he tries to do is bring it in onto his right foot. That allows Van der Ven the time to get in and make the challenge.
Or you even just... I'm looking at him now, right? What you could do...
Yeah, it's a lack of experience. He's right-footed.
So he's right-footed. In my opinion, when that ball comes in, he's got to be angling his body to whip that across the keeper first time. Do not take it.
He touches it with his right foot, but his touch flicks it onto the right. If he drags it across to his left foot, first touch there, drag it to the left, and then...
He could have.
Open your body up and whip it past the keeper.
But this is where, yes, look at me like that. His inexperience is obviously there. He's still a 22-year-old striker, right?
Now we're talking about age.
Now injured, yeah, that's worrying. Ruben Amorim said he's quite worried about him because it looks like a knee injury, which is not great. That's really troubling.
Could be anything.
Is this the first? Didn't he start as well?
No, he didn't start. No, he only came on with about 15 minutes.
A lot of money, mate. A lot of money, and you're not starting.
That's okay. But you know what it is, right? You know what it is.
It's not just me.
You know what it is, right? I hear what you're saying. But it's not like he's not starting because Xerxes starting. He's not starting because we've got Ahmad and Buemo and Cunha, 3 very good quality players. Or if it's not Ahmad or if it's not Cunha, it's Mount. Again, good quality player. I'd hear your argument if, like I say, I don't know, if Højlund was still at the club and we had bought Šeško and Højlund was starting, then I'd understand. But it is good quality players that are starting over him, and there's reasons why he's not starting, like every single game.
But you spend that much on a natural number 9 to get you goals. He's meant to be the big man to push you forward. You're clearly having struggles in that department consistently over an extended period of time.
Over the cracks.
And you're not playing him. That has fundamentally got to be a big issue from either the recruitment or the manager. The fact that you spend that much on a striker because Højlund was under-delivering, and yet you're still not starting him, and therefore he's not getting any confidence. You say he's not that confident striker. How's he going to become that confident striker?
He's still playing, though. He's still playing. What do you mean? He's not.
Højlund showed more.
No.
He had a litany of clubs. If he went to Newcastle,
coming off the bench.
Firing.
No, he wouldn't. But but all right, we're just talking hypothetics here. Like, we have no idea, and he's not constantly coming off the bench, right?
How many games has he started? He's hardly started any games.
He started a few, but my point is with Šeško is it's fine. Like this whole panic stations. You spent money. Who was the left back you lot bought in the summer? I forget his name. The Colombian. Yeah, he's not starting. Okay. What's the issue? There is no issue. Calafiori's doing fine. He will be bled in when needed and when called upon.
Two different positions.
Sorry?
Is it bled?
2 goals in 11 matches, though. Not the best.
Yeah,
not the best. And I've got a quote here from Berbatov, who said,
what did Berby say? Go on.
After Šeško misses a chance like that and then gets injured out of it, then maybe you're not ready to step into the game that is a full speed game and lack of confidence.
That's why Arteta didn't.
Brother, come on, man! It's a knee injury. Where that could have been a jolt stuck on, like get your stud stuck into the pitch. That could be anything. That's not really. It's not hamstring.
Ready. He's not ready. No,
but that comment there, it's not like it's a hamstring injury where you go, oh, his body's not quite up to it. It's a knee injury. A knee injury can happen in any circumstance. If it was a hamstring, groin, I'd get that comment, but it's not.